It is me, uh, Major, also known as Cryptic Pop Tarts. A username I came up with when I was very young. Let me turn off the setting. Well, that's okay. Got to listen to my own voice the entire stream. I'm gonna go nuts. Ugh. So today I plan on playing Pikmin 2 Colossal Caverns, as it said right here. Um, if I sound a little bit weird, my microphone actually broke, uh, and I'm sick. What can you do? So I'm drinking water, maybe take a cough drop or two, but not a lot I can do at the moment. It's not like I even sound that bad. How do I restart this? Can't guarantee I'm gonna do like a full playthrough of a cavern this stream, but like it's a pretty long thing. I think it takes a few hours, but I might switch over to something else, or I'll just see how it goes, right? Usually for games like this, like I'm not really in this for like an absurd level of challenge. I'm in here for just chill vibes, hanging out, like even without streaming. So, character, I personally Super Wario. Where's Wario? I like using the Kirby and the President, both good characters. I can't get stuff like the extra units and the Ultra Randomizer to work. And I don't really know why. It's like pretty much every time I try to use it, it'll crash, like during generation, so I don't really bother with it anymore. The treasure map, again, like I like things being a little bit easier. And begin. And this is where the double music goes away, so you don't hear Pikmin and Mario Galaxy. I don't plan on using save states really, but I will be doing a safety save every once in a while because ROM hack is more likely to crash. And also Pikmin 2 can just be uh, sometimes. But hey, it's fun. You spend 40, 50 minutes just spawning Pikmin, and then Empress Bulblax just rolls over and kills all of them. Kind of screwed, right? Generally, I think I am pretty good at the game, but there's only so much you can do. Not the worst spawn I found. That Gatling Groink right there is a little bit scary because it can just shoot over that wall, but I'll manage. It's very sleepy music. It's also very quiet. I don't know if I can turn that up or not. Speaking. Where's the audio balancer? Cool. Excuse me. Sound settings? No. Oh, I saw it. Volume mixer. Can't just raise up Chrome, so I'll lower Dolphin by 20, and then boost overall by... That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds alright. Although I can't hear my own voice in comparison. Let me rename that real quick. I should never do that. Hello, test. Not that bad. And disable. I cannot see if I have any active viewers or not, which is probably a good thing. And even then, it will usually tell you, like, hey, you're watching your own stream, just in case you didn't know. Because it's like... no, I think you can tell who's in your audience, but that's not really my focus right now. How do you... Right, your hair looks like awful. Oh, yeah. You might not be able to see the hairbrush. Let me get rid of that. Oh yeah, huh. Weird. Well, I promise, I am using a hairbrush. With my outrageously long hair. I like it long. I know some people like to shave it pretty much like completely off. Like my dad even will, like, he just goes out to the car, goes up to the window and shaves it all off with a hair trimmer. Hair trimmer? Hair? He gives himself like a buzz cut? Not a buzz cut. I forget. A little hair thing that, barbers use, like, to cut it all off. Whatever. You know what I mean. At first, it kind of got on my nerves, because I've always, liked longer hair. But, I get used to him doing it. He's old. Old people do weird stuff. And I don't want to use purple spray this early on, but I don't really want to. Oh, yeah. Don't have a lot of options right there. Because all of the onions are... Well, there's the white onion. Now we know. Too far away. And I didn't really want to get into the whites anyway, but... The whites are a little bit weaker overall. Especially how Boldman can also see underground in this cave. So it doesn't really make sense to prioritize them at all. You get little potions from solidified enemies? Obviously you can get honey, because it just spawned it. Could have swore you can get red sprays, but I don't know if you can get purple, because that would be pretty busted. Maybe it's like an ultra rare spawn or something? I know that if you spray the Titan Dweevil before you get the final hit, it will dissolve into like a shit ton of sprays, so no. Oh, I forgot one. I need to stop being lazy. The white Pikmin are right there. If you've played Pikmin 2, you know what that sound is. I just heard the, Plasm Rate. Plasm Rate? I don't think I ever said that out loud. Hello, cat. it, my computer is chroma keying out my cat, which is an interesting effect. Oh shit, and the cat is in front of my camera. Don't... Sally, Sally, hey! Hey honey, that's my computer, I'm streaming from there. Don't turn it on to low power mode. That is a bad thing to do. There it is. She's in my lap now. She's... Can't really see her. Hey kid. He's very much an al... Oh. He's very much an aloof cat, but for whatever reason, when I'm talking, she just hams it up. Who died? Yeah, but she's even giving me kisses right now. I don't know why. She's just very pick and choose on when she wants lovin's. Can't blame her. I definitely know that I have my, like, needy phases. Needy moods? Phases? I guess moods makes more sense. As I am studying Japanese, well, I am on a little bit of a hiatus in studying Japanese, but have studied a lot of it. I think about language a lot, trying to like micromanage what I say and how to make sure it's like grammatically correct. Like if you don't know your own like native language, you're gonna have a lot of trouble learning other languages. And also, like, as a kid, I got, like, all the time, nobody understood what I was saying just because, like, I explained it so strangely. It's life, like, everybody, like, when everybody's a kid, they all have those, we all have those little nitpicks that turn into bigger things when we're an adult. I'm gonna just take the main guys and the primary colors and clear some paths. Because I was very careless and lost yellow, purple right at the start. Weesh! What's that? Warp round? Yeah. Speed up, so yeah. No, it's anything. That sounds stupid, but I kind of wish there was like a mini mode. Screen, characters. What's no Kermit? The bread bug model is pretty good. Oh, it's nice. Omar bread bug. Good combo. I'm not brave enough to do first person. I do know there's actually a VR branch of Dolphin. It's like it would be really cool to play this game, like any of this game in VR, or any GameCube game in VR. Yeah, you can see the can. Oh, kind of. But that branch is really outdated, and the VR isn't super good. I had like a ton of issues with stuff. So let me rush through this so you don't, or at least I don't have to hear the double music. I have no idea what I was saying, I'll be honest. Am I sure the stream is back? Not sassing anybody who isn't like, or maybe may or may not be lurking, but I would like to double check. The Pop-Tarts is streaming Pikmin 2. About videos. Well, that's about it. I could have swore I've had a few people follow me over the years. Let me... I'm going to announce this on the Midnight Army or World of Nano Discord real quick. I forget where... Streaming on Twitch. First time on Twitch, it'll be scuffed. And I'll give a quick link. Hey, there we go. Alright, now we're back to actually like playing video games. I've wanted to stream for a while. It just seems like a very hard thing to like really get into the gist of. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know what people find interesting. Especially in the last job, like, a lot of people, like, told me, like, yeah, you're really, like, weird, like, off the wall, but, like, kind of cool, you know. And then, like, everybody clapped, of course, but, it's at least going to help me, like, build, like, if nothing else, it'll help me build up my voice box a little bit. The more you talk, like, the better your voice is going to sound, especially if you do, like, vocal practices and all that. Just, like, your throat's a muscle. You know, if you don't work it out, it's never going to get any stronger. Although, again, I am a little bit sick right now, I will admit. But it happens. The purple onion is that way. Oh, a new anxiety just appeared. What if people are chatting? It's not showing. Oh. Yeah. Cool. Blue, you are not allowed to have. I do like at the start how there's a lot of like little cramped rooms, just so you can like segment away your Pikmin. Especially with the 200 mode, you can end up with just a shit ton, just clogging everything up. And hey, you know, don't put all your eggs... Sorry, my cat moved. You don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket. That was weird. That one of the far side just instantly teleported. Files. I'm probably also going to make a ton of wrong inputs just because I've been playing a lot of Pikmin 3 recently. With the same controller. Because I'm actually modding the game, so I'm using an emulator on for Pikmin 3. It's actually not too hard. Obviously stuff like custom map making is going to be like pretty difficult to make it like look nice, but when it comes to like actually moving treasures around or stuff like that, there is the water rate. I have noticed, like, for my past few attempts that the water wraith usually doesn't spawn like, on top of you. It usually spawns a little bit farther away. Which I don't know if that's like a Colossal Caverns change or it's a just vanilla Pikmin 2 thing, but it is kind of nice. Just not having to worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and let me try to go towards the minute legs. If anybody is in the chat, by the way, how's the audio volume? I tried to balance it before the stream started, but I can only really do so much. Also, everybody has like their own preferences for like, oh, I like having the music really loud, or I like having... Oh, don't kill them. Killing's bad. The game is also going to be probably like considered quiet by most, solely due to like I've heard these sound effects like thousands of times, so it doesn't really make sense for me to have it just blaring in my ears. If I went deaf, I would still... Oh, there's something wrong. If I went deaf, I would still be able to hear this game. Dude. Oh. Duh. Just for blue at it. Basic puzzle solving. Something I never learned as a kid. All I learned as a kid is, oh, dang phone. I didn't even learn how to eat hot chip and lye. I just learned dang phone. The phone is really sick, though. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have stood right there. He can see me! That is not good. Need some water. While he tires himself out. Go away. I have the Pikmin to kill him, but I don't have the... Why are you stuck? I don't have the resources to run away. So I'll get the first volley in, and then I just beam. Is that bad? Can I say that? I think you can say that. Owned. Interesting laser got there. is currently napping in my lap. Maybe she just really likes my voice? Like, she doesn't even like to get in my lap either. Or she usually doesn't. I've pulled her up on my lap a few times to show her, like, hey, you know, this is a good way to snuggle, but she'll just wait a few minutes and hop back down. Maybe it's just her bedtime. Maybe it was her bedtime at 5:31 p.m. Deformed thought bubble above his head. I might actually switch over to Pikmin 3 if nobody's watching. No one. Doing having to be a secret. Oh shit, someone's here. Yeah, I'm still gonna switch over real quick. Yuzu. How do I Deluxe? And I do own the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull out of my Switch right now, but I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I do not know how computers work. Oh, to just do that? Oh. No, that's too easy. There's no way it's that easy. It is that easy, huh? Pikmin 3 and chill. Nope, the wiser. I'm really glad they came out with Pikmin 3 Deluxe. You know, aside from... Oh, I'm gonna have to turn off Mario Galaxy music so it's not double-eared. Yeah, excuse me. Like, smell legs. Pretty glad they came out with Pikmin 3 Deluxe. That, oh my god. Because it's going to bring a lot more fans into the... It's going to bring in a lot more fans, because, like, the GameCube kind of flopped sales-wise. The Wii U kind of failed sales-wise. Why am I two-player mode? I don't want to be two-player mode. So the Pikmin franchise never really got a good chance to get off the ground. I am not a public speaker if you are unaware. Water usually helps a bit though, for some reason. Players, solo. Here we are. The series never really got that great of a chance. Like, it is obviously a cult classic, which a lot of people know about. A lot of people love the game. There's a hacking community behind it. And apparently Nintendo knows because they just announced Pikmin 4 recently. If nobody buys the console, nobody's going to play the game. It's going to be pretty much that simple. Aside from emulation, but especially like in the GameCube days, I don't know if emulation was already big enough to consider. I don't even know if emulation is a big enough like thing these days to consider like their impact on the sales of the game. Because like how many people have a PC that's strong enough to emulate a PS5 or an Xbox One, right? The only reason you can emulate, the only reason why you can emulate Switch games these days is because like the Switch is absurdly weak. It's like a smartphone on like steroids. So a lot of people are going to get a lot more. I need to stop looking at the viewer count. That's going to drive me insane. A lot more people are going to be getting into the franchise, which is just going to help propel it into the spotlight where it should be. And yeah, Smash Bros. Did give it like a little like bit of a second breath of energy, but people need to actually play the game to know if they like it or not. And also, Olimar in Smash, I don't think he's even that good, is he? Doesn't he like kind of suck? He's not like bottom tier, but he's not top tier either. I'm not that good at Smash, I'll be honest. I don't know why I chose this map either. I've been modding Pikmin 3 a ton, and I'm deathly sick of this map. Because, like, this is, like, mission 1 of mode 1 and everything, so, like, there's, it's the quickest one to get into. Well, that's probably why I chose it, because it's the quickest to get into. I can't count to 10. There we go. Yeah. So, like, I've just loaded the game up over and over and over and over just to see this map. I cannot count today. That's 6. I especially should be playing better for how much I played this game as a kid. Apparently my sister actually got, like, freaked out by, like, just how much I played this game when I was little. I don't fully understand where she's coming from with that, but not like I can help it. Also, you can call me blasphemous, but controller... You can't see the controller. Controller is better for Pikmin 3 Deluxe, don't at me. Well, I've just never really liked gyro controls or motion controls. Like, the best execution of it I can just really think of is like the spin jump in Mario Galaxy, which that's fine. You know, it's like a little twiddle of your left hand. But like having to like hold your arm out and point the entire time you're playing games is not that fun. But then you end up just like doing a little like have your hand by your hip and just like lazily pointing at the screen, but then it's inaccurate. So you have to like put in more effort than it's worth to have your arm down to get it to actually aim correctly. And it's like, why? Just make it a button. We do not need motion controls that badly. Although I think it made the Wii U sell pretty well, so what can you do? Let's say the Wii U, the Wii. People love that wag attack. Oh shit, right. I'm pretty excited for Pikmin 4. I am a little bit cautious about how they're changing the camera angle a bunch. Uh, like you, you can't change the camera angle in Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I never realized that. In Pikmin 2, you're able to like have it go over. Like, you can have it go like over shoulder, kind of like this, or you can have it like go overhead. We have a bad time in this map either way. Uh, it will be nice to see more of the like actual environment in Pikmin 4. Because in Pikmin 3, you're kind of still looking directly at the ground. For like gameplay-wise, it's good, but you can't really appreciate all of the art or like the how good the environment looks. I don't know. I'm sure they have some sort of way of making it work properly, but I can't really think of what they'd be doing right now anyway. Yeah, so I'm try doing a speed run of the story mode just to have myself like give myself a little bit more of a goal. That is more the point of Pikmin games anyways, to just cycle through the main story over and over and over. That's why the games are like an hour long. So I keep on messing with the settings, so I want to make sure like everything's working correctly. And hydrate. I will skip cutscenes though. I'm not watching. I'm not watching those again. Those 720p ass video files. Yeah. Just to prove to all the Nintendo ninjas that are, I'm sure, watching. Oh shit! Oh, there you go. You can see it now. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I own it. I do plan on uploading this again to YouTube, not because it's going to be like an amazing experience to like recreate or, or to relive or whatever, but just so I can go back and review it later. Like, oh, at this point the audio starts getting a little bit weird because of XYZ or whatever. That is something I really like to do, is just like make little micro, not micromanage, but like micro adjustments. That's probably why I like Pikmin 4. The Pikmin series, English. There's always something you can improve on. Like, oh, I keep on losing Pikmin to the beady long legs, or I keep on doing this, or I make this mistake over and over. So the next round you can do it again. It's speed running basically. Quite literally speed running. Although I don't think I would ever get into actual speedrunning, because that's above my pay grade. Like I know like you don't have to be good at speedrunning to speedrun. Like you can just like do it casually, like go take a pee break in the middle of it. It's still a speed run. But I just think like, man, there are people who are gonna be like way way better than me at this. That just like kind of like brings my ins off. Kind of just like ruins the experience for me a little bit. They have to have like some sort of like relative idea that like, hey, I am actually kind of good at this. If I try it, if I, for example, if I tried like actually speedrunning this game now, with like doing all the tech and everything, like pushing the Pikmin to go a little bit faster, like not only is that like months or years of work to get like really good, I'll just be able to like look at the scoreboard and realize, oh, Johnny 437 beat it in half the time. So all my effort didn't really accumulate to much of anything. Like what do you call Archimedes' boulder? That's not it. The one where the guy has to push a boulder uphill, like the Greek myth where the guy has to push the boulder uphill indefinitely. I'm gonna be putting so much work into this for so long. I'm not gonna bother. I'd rather just have chill vibes and hang out. I'll be honest though, like the onions in this game did actually grow on me a little bit. 'Cause I really hated first saw this. Like, I don't know. Like, what even did I no? I guess I just didn't like them because they were different when the game first like when the game first came out, I was like 12, right? It's like, oh yeah, it's different, so I hate it. Uh, it's kind of cute. I've also like grown to appreciate cute things as I got older. I don't like that they merged together. That the merging together thing's still a little bit weird to me. Gameplay wise, I love it. Just one menu for all the Pikmin types, especially with like how there's 5 different Pikmin types. Like going to 5 different onions is just gonna be a pain in the butt. But having one big onion is like really convenient. But it just looks ugly. It's just hard to hard to appreciate how many different types of Pikmin you have when you just see one gelatinous blob sitting in front of your ship. Spoilers, I guess, for Pikmin series. The game's been around long enough, I don't think I have to really worry about spoilers too much. Life. Personally, I do have a very soft spot in my heart for Pikmin 2, but I do think that Pikmin 3 is probably the better game, just like more objectively. Pikmin 3 is just way more polished. I don't think the characters are nearly as good. Like Louis being a complete psychopath is really funny. Captain Olimar is like really charming because like he's just a family man. Uh, but Pikmin 3 just is polished in so many ways. The Pikmin are smarter. Like the charge, even though it takes a little bit to get used to, is pretty good. The lock-on is pretty good. Especially like Pikmin 1 controls so clunkily, so awkward, that I have trouble finding it fun anymore. We need Pikmin 1, 2, and 3 baked into Pikmin 3's engine. I think there's an effort to put Pikmin 1 into Pikmin 2's engine, and someone ported the Pikmin 2 maps to Pikmin 3, which is kind of every game on Pikmin 3's engine, but it's not quite as good. One second. Yeah, again, apologies for the audio quality. It might be not that great. Uh, I'm a little bit sick. I am using NVIDIA Broadcast to help get rid of some of the background noise. Like I do actually have a fan on behind me. Uh, you also tell like when I move around, NVIDIA Broadcast is like moving the camera to compensate and removing background as well. Uh, man, I'm off track today. I'm sick. My actual main microphone broke, and excuses, yeah, blah 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 blah. I just want to do like a basic first stream to kind of like break the ice. So in case I ever wanted to do it again, it's like, well, it can't be as bad as the first stream. Not to say the stream's going bad. I think it's actually going all right, but getting the initial ice breaking is like half the battle. Yeah, Alpha, I know. Going about, I've been going for about 50 minutes now. I don't know how long I'm going to go in total. Yeah, definitely have to give props to Chugga Conroy. Because like, I loved his content when I was a kid. Like, I didn't get diagnosed with ADHD until I was 21? 20? 21? I'm 21 now. I just have piss poor memory, so I don't remember like if it was this year or last year. Uh, it's like seeing like Chugga Conroy's like hyperactive, like, oh yeah, this, how this works, and this, and this, and this, and this. Like, especially because like that's how I bond with my dad. Is like I explain something to my dad, and then my dad explains something back to me. You know, like, that's just how we bond. Like, why did he doing that? Uh, it's like Sugar Conway really got me into like gameplay videos and having a more acad academic outlook on things. Just in general, like his positive attitude was a pretty good influence on me. Pretty good influence on me when I was younger. I don't watch this stuff a lot these days, just because of no, I think I just like generally I grew out of it. Uh, although I do like those like those videos he's making about how he's like storing his Pokemon cards and stuff like that. I think that's really neat. I don't. I love Xenoblade 1, but I don't love Xenoblade 2, and I haven't tried 3. I don't really plan to either. Uh, so that's also like kept me away from the channel for a long time. Because like Xenoblade 2 took forever. I would not be. My cat got my attention, but immediately walked away and started just like laid down. All right, kid. What they're talking about? Typical of a cat to. So, no, yeah. Water. Water is nice. I am probably also drinking a little bit of extra water just because, like, again, I'm getting over a cold. Let's pray to RNG Jesus that the cold does not come back. It was like a nasty one too. Well, not like nasty isn't nasty, but like this is a very rough cold to have. I don't think it was the virus. If if you've been alive in 2020, you know what I mean by the virus. Uh, I avoid saying its name because sometimes it get you flagged. Uh, there. I don't think it was the virus because I've had my vaccination. I need my booster, but I keep on like I have a lot of other stuff going on too besides getting boosters. Which yeah, that's definitely selfish, but you know, food needs to be on the table, and I will be the one to put it there. I've only been living on my own since 19. I think like halfway through, I'm a year behind, so in, is it 2020? No. I think my dad moved out and left me and Julie in the house by ourselves. Just like we're on our own now, right? I think he left me, or I think he like moved out right before COVID hit. Now that I think about it, which is possibly the worst time that could have ever happened. I know he left. I keep saying left, but it's not like he abandoned us. I know he moved out when I was 19, and I'm always 1 year behind the current year. So, why can't I switch? Oh, I was doing the Pikmin 2 input. Anyway, I think I'm doing pretty good on keeping myself together, like on my own. Yeah, like stuff like getting vaccines and just like taking care of my general health can fall through the cracks. For example, I'm looking at the clock right now and realized I forgot to get my prescription refilled. That's not good, but it'll be fine. I'll figure something out. Always keep backup meds. If you can do like emergency refills and stuff like that, but you're gonna get nasty looks. I don't know why. Like I've worked. I was just about to say the town where I live, or the city. I live in a city. Oh, I need to fill Brittany. Yeah. In the town in which I live, I have done customer service work before, and it wasn't that bad. Uh, we go to the pharmacy, they're always so mean, and I don't know why. Like, what did I do? Maybe it's like because they have to deal with like the old people or whatever. But like when we go to McDonald's, it's like the same thing. Like the people at the McDonald's are like so mean. I've been to other towns. Like this isn't my hometown. Like I grew up out in the sticks. Like what? It's so odd. I do want to spend some more time modding this game, but it's I hear battle music. No, it's fine. I do want to spend more time modding this game, but it's so hard to come up with something like really good. The tools that are on. I need to close. The tools that are on like Octane Hacker or like it's mainly just Octane Hacker. Hockatate Hacker. Also, yes, I say Hockatate because Hockatate Freight sounds nice. Uh, Brain. Yeah, so like the tools for this game are really good, but it's like I have little to no 3D modeling skills. I can work with Blender. I understand the fundamentals, but there's just so much junk. It's bothering me how it says stream elements is. I'm not streaming Pikmin 2. My god. My god. Yeah. I have no idea how computers work. I think the little gnomes beside the computer are mad at me for some reason. What, a brownie? Little computer gnomes, please do your magic. This game's really pretty. Although it would be a little bit prettier if it was in like 1440p, which I don't think it is. Yeah, 1080. There we go. What is the aliasing on? Woo! Settings stream! Everybody's favorite. Solution, anti-aliasing, XAA, Vulkan. So they should be fine. Luckily, I am streaming from my laptop. Like, this is, like, obviously, as you just saw, my desktop computer. It is routing the video to a capture card, which is plugged into my laptop. So I can run this game at whatever settings I want. I don't have to worry about OBS lagging out. Can't wait for Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 is gonna be so fun. Like now that especially now that I'm an adult with like adult money, sometimes, uh, I can just like buy merch. Like buying merch is gonna be so fun. I remember just like as a kid, like asking my dad, like, "Hey, can I please buy this like weird merch in a video game?" It's like, "Oh, why do you need that?" You know, like all this. Like my dad's always been pretty supportive, but it's like, "Oh no, that's too expensive." Actually, like, I was one of the kids that got an allowance. Or I was... English, please. I was one of the kids who got an allowance, but I saved up like $100 because I really wanted this, like, really big Lego set. And, I went with my dad, like, I went with my dad to Walmart one day, and I was like, ah, finally, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna buy it. And I go pick it out, and I'll go back to my dad. He says like, "Oh yeah, how much is that?" $100. And I think I was like actually carrying the cash, so it wasn't like he didn't have the money on him or something. But I had the money on me. But like he was like upset, like that's way too much money to be spending on a Lego set. I was like, well, why did you give me the money in the first place? And hey, that's like good resource management for a kid. Like, I had like, what was it? I spent a bunch of time, or yeah, I waited a long time and saved a bunch of money for something I wanted. Isn't that like a good trait to encourage in a kid? We've never really been like too strapped on cash as a family, but like we've had some tight periods. It's never been like, oh yeah, sorry kids, we're not gonna eat tonight, you know. Like if I'm working with like a Xbox Elite controller, obviously we've never really been that poor. Sorry, I should probably mute when I do that. Can't take a bath, my hair is greasy as hell. So the lime is coming. I'll go pick out the rock Pikmin over here. And actually, Alf, wait, come back. I'm gonna send Brittany over the. I know. Over the bridge, and then send Alf to go pick Pikmin. Yo, it's midnight. How you doing, my man? Your first time seeing and hearing me, and I look and sound like shit. Let's go, boys. Nah, but I'm fine. It's good to see you. Now that you're trapped in the computer, how does it feel, buddy? Am I peeking? Oh, stream is fire. Let's go. Wait, what fire? Oh no, now you get to learn I'm just like a complete spaz. Yeah, but stream's going good so far. Honestly, I'm just like turning my inner monologue into an external monologue. Which probably means I have like, my ADHD is wildly out of control, but you know. Oh, thank you. How dare you leave early? You know, you're unmodded. Alright, see you in a minute then. You... I say it like that. Those who may be watching the VOD or silently lurking, because I'm not actually watching the viewer count, just like my own nerves. Midnight is actually one of the main reasons why I'm actually streaming right now. I know, watching his streams finally gave me the courage to just try it, right? Like, what's the worst that can happen? I enjoy myself. I do hope one day to create a community. I guess a little get-together kind of thing. It's nice. We all have that desire to be understood, so this seems like a pretty good outlet for that. Is it weird? I'm excited for someone to like for Midnight to come back so I can show him my cat. Well, don't think no, everybody loves their cat. Like it's not weird. Oh shit. Yep. Thank God I didn't lose any. I don't know how I would live with myself if I lost any Pikmin during that. Why do I only have 7 bucks? This guy is also stupid easy. Did I say that? Okay. But I don't know, he's the first boss, whatever. He's just showing, like, mechanics of, oh yeah, some bosses will have, like, special resistances and stuff like that, yada yada. But like, most of the bosses in this game are easy enough to the point where you're not allowed to beat it in one cycle. Like, as you can see, like, he has, like, literally 1 HP. It'll just, like, lock itself in place. Nintendo has gotten better about little stuff like that, like, let people have their fun. Let it be a one cycle. You know, if they're really good at the game, they've probably played it a few times before, so don't restrict them. You know, you're not ruining their first time experience. You know, they're getting better about little stuff like that. Yes, the villainous Nintendo. I'm not sure like how much of Nintendo's bad reputation is like Nintendo itself or like just Japanese culture, like being weird. And like don't get me wrong, love Japan, you know. Watashi wa hamburger-san, you know. Like I wouldn't be studying a language if I didn't like love the culture and the people and all that, but like they do some weird stuff over there, man. And, like having it be normal to like work yourself to the point of exhaustion and like pass out at your desk, like that's weird. Phone does. I'm texting in streaming class. I should probably call these guys back, shouldn't I? And there's an ant on my laptop. Emails, but not in mobile live dashboard. No idea what that is. I have to go to the bathroom real quick, but as payment for me going to the bathroom, I will create a little graphic. How's that look? Chat, what are your thoughts? Say. Face. 5 seconds. Chat, chat, can you hear me? You've been in a coma for 15 years. Maybe that's a lot. Who knows? Time's an illusion. Why did it capture like that? Why did it like cast the BRB screen black? Whatever. No, I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna move it over here. I have a very weird sense of humor, if you can't tell. See the chat. That is actually bad. That's I am dead on it. So this solution is like just obscenely lazy. So it matches me pretty well. So I have a black screen, and I'm going to crop this down. That is so bad. Is that text illegible? Oh, not really. Guys, let me tweak that really fast. Okay. That appearance. Oh, here we go. Yeah. It's OBS looking like. Yep, that's not right. That's really big. Alright, that's a little bit more readable. What if it's ban Nano before he comes back? That would be funny. With a fake friendship the entire time. I was actually here to stab him in the back. Another email. I get so many emails, it drives me nuts. I want my email box to just be completely empty with it. But no, the neighbor app has to send me 15 emails a day to tell me about something that's going on in the neighborhood. Which is weird, because they didn't believe I lived here. My old cat from a couple years ago went missing. I signed up to the neighbor app to like ask like, hey, did anybody find her or something like that? you know, if it just wouldn't let me on. I was like, oh, great. Thanks, guys. I guess next door has more important things, like letting old people report people walking down the street. Also, I talked about my cat earlier. Cat tax. Ooh, the spicy thing. He's fine. Bite me. Sally. She's had her jaw locked on me right now. Yeah. Having fun. Oh, she stopped. About to pull the camera down to show y'all, but... Spicy kitty. Normally talking to yourself or talking to something that can't respond or comprehend language would be considered insane. But if you do not talk to your cat, at least a little bit, you have to be a psychopath. How can you not look at your kitten that you raised from a baby and not express your love to it? It's insanity. Insanity! I love this cat. It's a good cat. The Pikmin lore is still kind of weird. Like, in the first game, I think they were able to get away with just... You saw that, right? How he just circled around? In the first game, they were able to get away with everything just being weird and unexplained. Oh, hey, Midnight Nano Noah guy person. The kid from Up. How you doing, man? They don't explain anything about the Pikmin. They're just like these weird little carrot fellows. Come on. I mean, I want to look at their face, but looking at their ass would be good. No shot, you said kid from Up. No shot? You trying to fight? I've got my cat here. I will fight you. Because I will also defend this cat. Okay, get out. She's mad. Your dog clears. Oh. What is it? My force field eating dog! Thanks for the compliment. My force field eating dinosaur takes care of your force field dog. Brain, please. I'm trying to reference Toy Story, but I can't remember the actual quote. Oh, if you don't mind my asking, how does the audio balance sound? I did have Colossal Caverns going earlier, and I had the separate music playing. I tried to rebalance it a little bit after that, but it's a little bit hard to do live. Oh, and also, if I didn't explain earlier, I am a little bit sick. My microphone broke, so I kind of get the setup like wrapped together. He isn't responding. I'm failing at this reamer. Oh no! Mic is quiet. I can turn it up a little bit. Let's see. You can see my greasy hair. Properties. Oh no, I can actually just turn it up over here. Not that bad. It's good. Hey, what, 100? What do I get? Time to scream! Yeah, so, like I was saying, like, the stream's pretty fun. Uh, I've never really done two. Hey! Own 3D. I don't know what that is, but thanks for the follow. Midnight was Nano person thing. Concept. Wait, if I'm, like, the... What is what? What is what? Oh, Own 3D. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really enable too much when I started up the stream. I think the only thing I really changed from the default was like I enabled, oh shit, Franker Face and Better Twitch TV. Is he gonna? There he goes. I am also again like a little bit scatterbrained today, and my controller just disconnected. Game. Game. Uh-oh. Let me move my... Where's my antenna? Nope. What if this just how the stream ends? This is what you deal with? This is what streaming's like? I hate this! Everything was working fine. Someone starts talking in the chat, and then it breaks. You did this. You... I can't believe you. I can't believe you done this. The worst part is I could plug in my controller with a cable, but then it's... I'm not trying to look for amiibos. It's gonna get recognized as different controllers. I have to rebind my inputs and yada yada yada. Stop. Game. Wait. I have a capture card. Why am I emulating this? I could just play it on my Switch and everything would be easier. God, I'm stupid. Folder. Oh. Oh. What's happening? This is not too bad. You do have to go find the... or dump yourself the keys, but they're pretty easy to get from other people. Not that I would ever encourage such behavior. Bluetooth. I am a perfectly responsible individual. I would never encourage anything of the sort of piracy. Nintendo, please don't ban me. Nintendo, I have the game card right here. I own the game. Please don't kill me. Don't recreate that one event where they sent ninjas to someone's house. I was trying to think of... Fuck. Liar. How c... You don't believe your own general? Fine, you know what? Nintendo? These are all Nintendo Switch game cards. You couldn't see any of them. I own a bunch of these. Okay, you can see one. Okay, now I can't see it. God, I love being a psychopath sometimes. It's funny. Alright, so I think my laptop is trying to hijack the controller. It is not, which annoys me. Oh, I'm using OBS. Uh, oh, right. I've got my laptop over here on my left, and it's playing the game on my desktop. So, like, I've got an HDMI cable going from my desktop to my capture card, which is going to my laptop. The controller is flashing faster now, which either means it's doing something different or it's a bomb. Let me try with a different USB cable, see if that works. Oh, sorry. To be fair, it might not be the controller itself. I just, I don't know what it is. I've always kind of feel weird being on the other side. Get my hands on you. What was I gonna say? Oh no, you distracted me. Game? Simulation config. Well, I don't think I can really blame the controller for messing up because I don't know why. I've always had issues with Ryzen, my CPU I have. Oh, hey, it works again. It does not work again. I would. It's like just general I/O issues. I don't know what causes it. Am I set to player one? I am. I think I have to restart the emulator. Which, like, I just started this day, so it's not that bad. No, you can see all my rat porn. Don't ask me what rat porn is. Not even I know. Well, if I get the chance, I might actually just show off some of the. Oh, you're kidding. Well, boys are playing solitaire. I know Bluetooth can get confused when you mix it around. Different. That's why I didn't want to go to pair mode. But it was being recognized with. It's working. You can see my inputs. Do you think maybe? Hallelujah, it worked. If I get the chance, I might like show off the custom maps I've been making. They're not really that impressive, but it's cool. Also, Midnight, I can, or World of Nano, whichever one it's called. Like, I think you're fine with either, right? Now that I'm in control of stream, I I can do whatever I want to the chat. How do you like being stretched? There you go. Now you're a foot wide. How do you like that, buddy? Perfect. Okay, in that case. You're not supposed to enjoy this. Nah, Squish isn't that funny. Joke's ruined. You know I'm banning you for ruining my joke. Slash, ban. Instead of put game cards all over my keyboard. You timed me out earlier. This is your comeuppance. I think that worked. Okay, it probably worked. Enjoy being banned permanently. Or mod, either one. Probably the same thing. Anyway, I'll stop being like a weirdo for a minute. I'm enjoying streaming. Pretty chill. I like it. At least it also like forces me a little bit more to stay on one train of thought instead of just bouncing back and forth, back and forth. I can't tell you like how many like little side projects I've made over the years. So I get started something, I'm super excited about it, and then I just drop it out of nowhere. And this is practice. Like, if I just go off on like if I go off on obscene tangents in my head, nobody will know. But on stream, it's like pretty obvious I'm like a weirdo. If I do end up streaming more, I'm probably gonna try to come up with like special, word, like unique content. Like I was talking about before on Midnight's channel about like Doug who does special gameplay challenges. Like he plays a hard game like GTA, but only using voice commands, or we'll play through Smash Brothers Ultimate, but if he says any of the characters' names, he dies. Isn't mod view the same thing as streamer view? Oh wait, no, he banned me. Oh no. Oh yeah, why don't I get channel points? I want channel points. But it's like a partner thing or something like that, right? I just want to gamble. I think the best part of streaming is just like betting all of my points on something stupid and losing. Yeah, affiliate. Like, as I've gotten older, I've definitely learned that, like, since so few people share my exact sense of humor, I just have to, like, make my own fun. For example, in the Pick Hacker Discord earlier, I said, like, hey, you know, can I get the light purple color roll? You know, so I can, like, upload files and stuff like that, so I can have, like, access. But just completely unprompted, I also said, like, hey, but also flip a coin, and if you get heads, ban me for a day. Uh, they landed heads, and let me check. I still have 15 hours, 56 minutes, and 12 seconds before I'm unbanned. And it's almost a shame too, because like, if they got tails and like I wasn't going to be banned, like over nothing, I didn't do anything wrong. I thought it'd be funny. If they got tails, I would have just said double or nothing, and then like just kept on doing that until I got banned. I think the only person I've ever really heard of that like shares my like weird sense of humor is German 985. Everything to lose, nothing to gain. That's my life motto. Or did I say everything to lose, nothing to gain? Not vice versa, I think I said. My brain is only like goldfish brain. I was playing blackjack with my sister on like 251 Clubhouse Games or whatever it's called. 51? Not playing game. And it's like every single turn I just double down, double down, double down, and end up like 5,000 coins in debt. Like I don't know, it's just weird, like absurd and funny. This is like just like a weird look, like what the fuck are you doing? My guy. Make your own fun. See what is Alf doing? You see, also, different though. The reason why I'm kind of good at this game is not because I can put myself into the brain of the characters. It's because I can put myself into the heads of the Pikmin. My brain will just segment into about 100 different little AIs. If you ever wanted to know what ADHD is like, just imagine that for a minute. Yeah, like everybody knows, like it's the first stream, excuses, all that, but I'm still getting used to it. I'm sure I'm like a little bit incomprehensible right now, but I'll get better. I don't enjoying this so much either. It's not like it's any different from just playing a video game on my own and just thinking to myself. Maybe I'm just tricking. I want to make a joke, but it's too sad. Oh, I'm just tricking my brain into thinking I have friends. Not everything. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was gonna do a little bit more for like the layout of the stream, but like I've tried to start streaming a few different times, and like each time's the last minute I just like chickened out. It's like, oh, you know, I won't have anything to say, or I don't want to be just talking to no one or whatever. But like, if you have an internal monologue, streaming isn't that hard. Although I can think of a few people I've met in my life that I do not think have an internal monologue. Looking at you, general public. That is the username, but yeah, customer service. Right, so I'm probably gonna make some more assets for next stream. Like, I don't really like ripping stuff off from the internet to like use for creative projects. I like to do everything on my own, which is probably why not a lot of my stuff ends up being finished. Because one-man band here. I kind of like make something like I don't know, cool. I know a few streamers have done kind of like the Windows layout, where like has the actual like bar on the top with like the minimize, no, like taskbar, minimize, and exit. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm not trying to like stylize that. My brain cannot handle talking and playing Pikmin. What do I need next? This bridge is not done. There are pieces missing. Where are the pieces? I've stared at this map for... Yeah. But no, I thought you got your own, Wait, I always prefer making my own stream overlays. I thought you got yours from, like, you downloaded, like, a template for yours, and, like, stylized it, did you not? There is also, like, how much you have to change something... How much do you have to change something before it becomes a new creation? Originally it was template, but yeah, I didn't really like it. That makes sense. I've tried doing, like, actual custom art a few times in my life, but I get so mad looking at it because of how bad it looks that I stopped practicing. Which is probably like a really toxic mindset, but I'm me. I'm all the me I can be. Yeah. They try to keep more of a positive mindset in life. So, what was it talking about? This thing is cool. I'm probably going to create some more assets after the stream. I'm probably also going to try to figure out the mic situation, because I don't think the headphone mic I'm using sounds actually that good. The camera situation, I'm not buying a new camera, I'm sorry. You're getting a laptop webcam. I was talking about this earlier, but I kind of got sidetracked. I want to do kind of like just like more creative streams, like not necessarily just playing video games. Like this is what I do all the time anyway, so might as well stream it every now and then. I might stream myself creating like custom maps or do like weird challenges like Doug does or whatever else. I don't like being standard, I like being weird. Being weird's fun. Ooh. I would try to stream programming, like just like the actual like writing of the code, but I do not think that would turn out that great. Because either I'm not talking at all, or I'm getting like nothing done. Oh, just cursing. I'm not. So, as for what I've been up to recently, it sounds cool. I don't know if I said that, read that. As for what I've been up to recently, I've mostly just been playing Pikmin 3 and like modding it. I've created a few custom maps. None of them are really good enough for release, but I have a Zelda-themed one that I think is getting pretty close. I still need to create or download a couple models and just swap them in, and I think we'll finally be done. Yeah, I've been modding this game. I've been actually writing a bunch of documentation for it. On the Pikmin TKB, I wrote the web page for object identifiers. I think that's what they called it. Just like how to set custom HP, set custom boulder paths like that, stuff like that. Because like modding these games is like really cool. It's a really fun thing to do, but it's so difficult and obtuse that like nobody's able to do it. Like a lot of this game was written in Japanese. Like the English speakers obviously don't speak Japanese. So it's like really hard to get like really deep into just changing stuff around. Although I think, never mind, sidetrack. Yeah, I've been writing like a bunch of documentation for it. I think I'm making pretty good progress and making it a lot easier for people to mod it. But there's just so much stuff that's gonna always be like unknown. Especially when half the game is just like hard coded into one ultra massive file. It's just what am I supposed to do with this? Honestly, it's too big brain for me too. Which is why apologies. Wrong button. I am trying to like get everything together so I can like spend more time in college. But when you get like put out on your own when you're 19, you don't get a ton of time to like get stuff together. Like I am getting like a ton of help with like, rent and stuff like that. It's not like my dad just like poofed into thin air, but life is hard. Adulting's hard. I've got 2 crying cats around me all the time. Oh shit. Oh. Can you tell I've been looking at chat just like... Yeah, so... Look at that. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. So far I've been streaming for an hour and 51 minutes. I'm probably just going to go to time myself out. I am a little bit concerned about my throat. Because I do feel that it's getting like a little bit more raspy. uh, which we have honey and stuff like that, so if it gets... My throat just like completely goes down, I'll be fine. And hey, if if it turns out like my throat is like ultra messed up, oh, NyQuil. You can't feel pain or sickness if you're asleep. Last night was like the first time I've taken NyQuil in years, and like it just knocked my ass out. I think I also like the most vivid dream I've like ever had. Like nobody actually wants to hear about other people's dreams, but I was like, I had like a whole town dreamt up, like I was like people and all that. Like, no, yeah, yeah. it may be a better idea for me to cut myself off before I start just like rambling into nothing. Why is my light off? Often probably isn't a great place to turn off the lamp. If I just like, yeah, like my throat's like especially like sore right at like the bend. It's like right above the nose canal. Fuck. Like yeah, it's still in the spot that like wasn't that fast when I first started. Yeah. I also have way too much energy for my own good, so I might just like end up like burning my throat. Especially if I do like voices like that, like burning. I love how the Pikmin cry when like you get in their way. Again, maybe not the best time to start making voices. This game's cute. I like it. I don't know what it was, but like, I just hit like a certain age and just like realized like, wait a minute, things are cute. Like I was never able to appreciate cuteness as a kid. But just like one day, like a switch flipped, and then like my eyes were opened. We go out in the light. Okay. Push the bag like, then I'll do it. Come on. You know it's not cute. The Pikmin. I want to play a Pikmin game where the Pikmin just try to eat you. I mean, you can get a little taste of it right here. That's not really a great example. They were cute before, but when you just have them like round up against you, they start looking kind of weird. This isn't like really the best example, but they're all just staring blankly ahead. I feel like they could easily overpower Olimar and Foe if they tried. Fun fact, it is proven they can. Where are the 27 Pikmin that are not in my party? Oh, that's easy. In the two-player mode, or in the what do you call it? The versus mode, you can actually attack the other captains with Pikmin, and they will just like latch onto the suit and start like beating the tar out of you. These Pikmin are gonna die. Mother. Oh, never mind. Which does have somewhat weird lore. Lore implications that like the Pikmin are more than willing to kill the captains. They just don't feel like it. Kind of like cats, you know, like they could kill you at any time. Sucks that when the game shows the left behind Pikmin to get eaten. Yeah, why did they show that? Like, I don't want to see that. See them die. Don't make me face my mistakes. And don't forget about that one. Hold on, I have so much pull this up on stream because I don't think he's seen this. Which Captain Olimar Juice Mouth. Okay, so spoilers, I guess, for one of the like Pikmin shorts. Oh, let me actually show you. Da, 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 da. Display capture. Oh, wait for that one. Hello, Infinite Void. Why? Oh, there was one of the animated shorts where Olimar is juicing something and he slowly turns around and then just shows like what looks like Pikmin blood, and then like all the Pikmin just get like freaked out. Why? This is I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things they could have chosen to show about the Pikmin world, and instead they chose to show like a fake murder scene. Like why not show me like what the difference between like the evolutionary tree, right? Like they made a whole like genus, phylum, class, species. Like they have a whole not family tree. Like everything's like makes sense evolution wise. Yeah. Murder. Yeah, so while you're still here, and like, and to take a little bit of break from the main game, so I don't get like too beef brained. Let me go ahead and show off my Pikmin 3 hack, like what I've just been working on. Let me see, where did I put it? Oh, you can see all this. Don't want that. Copy. Really the Yuzu is like mod. Like you could just like, copy the folder over and it's fine. Then properties, bam, the mod's in. And like some of these games are like based in Unity, so like modding them would have been easy anyway. But just having that instant access to like pop it in, be done, so good. Two-hour stream. No, shouldn't have that. No, no, I know. Okay, that part isn't custom yet. Uh, yeah, like I made a little custom map. You can still see the fruits. You can see the fruits are still there. I haven't got rid of them yet, but the scoring system's still a little bit messed up. I haven't tweaked it yet. But if you have ever played Link's Awakening DX, hey, why am I two-player again? This room should look pretty familiar. Speed up. Here we go. So if you ever played Link's Awakening DX, in the first town, there is a brain game. Link's Awakening DX on the Switch. Some people really don't like the graphics. I think they're pretty good, actually. But once you get past that, the game's like really good. But it's also like stupid short because it was like originally a Game Boy game. But like yeah, in the first town, there's like a little claw mini game, and this map is that building. Like I literally just like got the ripped model and then imported it into Pikmin 3. So, it's my mouse. Yeah, this is the area where like you walk in. Like this is the conveyor belt that drops off the items, so like you can come pick them up. You know, obviously shop tellers here and the items, blah blah blah. I tried to recreate like the whole scene a little bit. Perish. I do not care for your lives. Succumb to the crab. Oh yeah, I tried to recreate the game a little bit within the game. Both challenge levels are supposed to be like a little bit harder, but this one is just more proof of concept. Fans told me to modding it. Yeah, but I want to add some more enemies over here, so like just so you have something to do while they're building the bridge. There's, as you see, like there's gift boxes like lining up in a ramp to the conveyor belt. I could have just added like a little plank of geometry so they can climb up, but no, I want to make it like lore. I want to have it make sense in the universe. So like, you could come up with a little headcanon of like, oh, the captains already came here and built all those little paved bridges, and now they're coming back with the ship and the onion and everything to like really come back and get all the treasure. You know, I've always loved like tiny people in like big environments, or like shrinking down or whatever. Like, who as a kid did not think about like, man, what if I could like become an inch tall and then climb into my little spaceship or dollhouse or whatever? I'm trying to like rambling about nothing right now, but you may also be thinking, why are you giving power-ups this early on in the level? Well, I said this level wasn't too much of a challenge, but I didn't say there was no challenge. I'll just say like there's this little guy over here. Like, he can be annoying, but it's not really challenging. But go over here. You might actually. Oh, you might be too far off. Shit. Okay, this is a debug. This is a version of the map I made specifically for testing, but a boss is supposed to drop down. As you see, like that little green dot. It's like, oh, you can just use that cursor. That little dot right there is supposed to be like over here and like drop down. Cool. I probably sound like a toddler, like rambling about like your favorite TV show, which probably isn't that far off. Still better tested than Sonic Boom. I wish you were wrong. I know it's sad. I actually got Sonic the Lost World or Lost Rings? Sonic the Lost World as a Christmas present one year. That was a very sad Christmas. That game sucked. As a kid, I was just so bored playing it. Oh wow, I sure care about like all this lore. It's not even good lore either. So like the whole idea is like, oh, you come up here for the treasures. Think about that for $1. Ouch. You know it's better than selling it for $1. Although Vampire Survivors, $3, I guarantee you, way more than 3 times the quality of Sonic Boom. Well, they might have raised it to $5. Yeah, I have a little idea, but you know how when you leave food out, trail of ants comes in to get it. This is kind of what's going on here. You know, they left all these treasures out in the open, and then a little line of Pikmin comes stealing. Yeah, not much more to that. Like, I'm sure you could picture them all going back to the ship. I don't need to show you that. I think it's pretty cool. Stretch break. I am working on one more level, but I don't know how far I am into it yet. Oh no, that one's broken. Don't worry about that. Yeah, excuse me. I'm not super... I hope Sonic Frontiers is good. Did that come out already? Oh no, I was thinking of Sonic Forces. Because of my last job, I actually did get a copy of Sonic Forces for free. I have not played it once. I don't plan to either. But hey, I had it. What does Sonic Forces look like? Just display cap. Burn that thing. Do I have a lighter in here? Wait. No, it's in the living room. I will be right back. I take your word as gospel. You say burn that thing? Where'd I put it? Yeah, let me turn off NVIDIA broadcast first so it doesn't fuck it up. First and last stream. Yeah, I'm gonna die from this. Oh, I look like a psychopath! Yeah, you can see my bed, whatever.
Galactic date 20XX.
Alright.
At the far reaches of space lies a planet on the
Burn
brink
the copy of Sonic Forces?
The planet's name?
It's a real copy. You hear it shaking everything.
Due to a
Tastes bad.
booming population,
I didn't actually
booming
look it up. I plan to look it.
and a basic lack of planning, Kopai's inhabitants have all but exhausted their food supply. Their
This is the
only
fate it
hope is to
deserves.
find another planet with edible matter.
It doesn't burn!
Accordingly, they send unmanned scout vessels called Sparrows out into space.
What do you do if it doesn't burn? Satan.
To their dismay,
Satan.
the search is proving fruitless.
We do keep a
Just
fire
as they're
extinguisher on
about to
hand.
give up,
Don't do that, okay.
the final vessel reports back with news
It's not
of a
burning.
miraculous discovery. They mobilize to investigate the planet, which they name PNF 404.
Any recommendations?
Kopai's last hope rests
Wow.
on 3 intrepid explorers.
I thought this would be way easier to burn. Well, I have a backup plan. Can you tell I get distracted easily?
At last, the explorer's 279,000 light-year voyage nears its end. But as they initiate the landing sequence, something
Right, hold on.
horribly wrong.
Local psychopath burns down house. Yeah, I forgot you didn't hear that. How do I lock this? Here, I locked it. You're probably not going to hear anything. I'm going to turn down my mic. Okay, so now it's at 0.8. Okay, so now you probably can't really hear me that much at all. Don't look at me. Like how the drum on my lap. Harris! I don't know about this. No, that's fine, man. I've done stuff like this before. It's fine. I've actually used this same Dremel to like tear apart metal, just like on the floor when I was bored. Try to boost my audio. Okay, tangent over. I have now destroyed my one and only copy of Sonic Forces. My duty to this world has been done. I'll go back and rest. What did this do? It's cathartic. Good. What am I resizing? I'm not. I'm resizing something that's invisible. Video capture device. This. OBS, please. There we go. Again, like we have a fire extinguisher and stuff like that. uh, my last car was like such a little like piece of junk that we just kept like a fire extinguisher in the back seat just in case like caught on fire. Just in case you know, like a better look. Anyway, Pikmin! Don't you just love this game? Oh, capture card crashed. I think I scared it. That's me. Capture device. Wait, if I check my viewer count right now and it didn't triple by me destroying a $60 game, I'm gonna be mad. We are at 3 viewers, so I guess I got my wish. Capture card. What's going on? I don't. You found your niche. I don't think this is a very profitable niche to be in. Let's see what else. I'm not going to say anything yet, but if I ever want to like refill this niche, I do have other games I would be willing to get rid of. For example, I didn't say profitable, but definitely a niche. True. Star Wars Pinball for the Nintendo Switch. Game Night for the Nintendo. Stop buzzing it out. Game Night for the Nintendo Switch. Like no, I am never in my life gonna play these. In fact, I'm gonna eat one right now. Right, capture card. I, I cannot let my therapist know about the stream. Are you okay? I think we need an appointment today. And no worries after like if you have to dip out and stuff like that. Where's my controller? Chilling, cool, chilling like a villain. Also, yes, I have a lap blanket. I'm an 80-year-old woman. Leave me alone with my lavender lighter. Can you imagine if like I did end up accidentally burning the house down or something like that? Like how do you explain that to the fire department? Uh, officer, what's this? Oh, I just found part of the PCB. Just separated from the rest of it. Are there like PCB chunks everywhere? Please don't be. Yeah, so shredding a copy of Sonic Forces in half after burning it. Beat the bot, yeah. The world can never know. I love doing like dumb shit like that to like mess with people. The other day, I had actually like asked my sister, "Hey, I've been on a big Pikmin kick recently. Do you want to play the co-op, like the versus mode?" And she said, "No, that game's creepy," because she got creeped out by like how much I played this game as a kid. So Pikmin 1, 2, and 3. So I sat in the living room. Like I was gonna play Pikmin anyway, so I just like went out into the living room, turned the game onto co-op mode, and then just got two controllers, and then just played back and forth, just so that she would come in, and I'd be like, "Hey Andrew, what you doing?" "Oh, I'm just playing in a co-op mode, alone." I just love like doing stupid shit like that. That's what gives me life. That what is it? Nothing else. With the creatures like the Bulborbs and like I think the overworld enemies and stuff like that, you can justify killing them because like, oh, they're attacking you first or whatever. But in this scenario, we're going into their hideout and murdering their children, and then turning around and murdering the mother. I don't think this one is morally justifiable. Uh, Also, if you look really closely at the little guys as you kill them, their eyes pop out. See, the little white dot? Why? Why? Again, like, nature is gruesome. Hey. At least their death is quick and painless? Question mark? Ah, I kind of did it too long. Dang it. Go away! Stop! Stop pounding me! It's supposed to be this whole puzzle, but oh my god! It's supposed to be a puzzle about taking him down, but no, just keep appearing, I guess. Oh my god! Oh, don't tell me. Do you have to complete the puzzle or he won't actually die? Oh, no, there it is. Do I have the badge for you? Don't think I do. I want to show you achievement that there is in this game. Let's see. Let's send these guys back. What a Brit me. For whatever reason, they added achievements to the deluxe version, right? Hold on, let me get this real quick. Yeah. No. So what you want to do to get this achievement is you want to get a creature pretty close to death with a Pikmin. Back off. Oh, come on. That's also an achievement, but not the right one. Bare Knuckle. Punch a wild creature into submission. Why is there an achievement for beating an animal to death? You didn't have to acknowledge it. This is something that was necessary for quality game design. Oh, wait, I don't think there's anything left I really have to do on this map. I already got the dodge whistle and the captain. Look at him play those arms. Good. That Pikmin knows what he did. Look at him. Look at him suffer. Look at him run. I might need to take quick BRB. Let's take not even like 30 seconds. The wireless earbuds I'm using for sound and microphone are dying. I'm not even going to go to BRB. I'm just going to swap them out. I'll allow it? Yeah, you better allow it. Punk. Fight. Test. Oh my god! I couldn't breathe that entire time. You're only allowed to breathe when talking, right? So does my audio still sound good? Because these are actually a different brand. The... what do you call it? Balance-wise looks fine. It's probably fine. Check settings. Test. Test. Okay. A little bit louder. A little bit louder. Sounds good? Good. I do want to make them a hair lighter. Maybe from 110 to 117. Test audio. Oh, wait, I was listening to that before I got... 110 is actually probably fine. Okay, we're back on track. Too close. I could have burned my hair. So who are your favorite, not favorite, like, who are your biggest inspirations when it comes to, streaming? I think I've asked this before, but I'll be honest, I forgot. Because now, like, I want to kind of, like, gather some, like, good, example streamers, just, like, kind of get an idea of, like, what they do. Like, studying a little bit. I'm definitely looking at, like, German985, Doug, Vinny, stuff like that. Who models my stream after Midnight Army? That's probably not good. I just tried to talk a little bit and my voice like did not activate. But yeah, if like I get any deeper into streaming, I'm probably gonna like oh maybe like take after like Chugga Conroy's like really educational content where he like goes really into depth about like game mechanics and stuff like that. Really? I don't base it on my I don't really base my stream off any of the streamers. Huh. Maybe I'm just like a bit of a copycat, but I like to like just build off of what other people are doing usually. Yeah. I got like German on 5 streams are like really funny to me, so like why not I could whistle them all the way? Okay, like why not take the best of his stuff and I think like the best of Doug stuff and I think they rock it, you know? Wait. Oh, no. I was about to make a joke and I realized it didn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm probably going to make it to the end of this day and probably call it. If I time my ADHD medication, I could probably stream for like a little bit longer than 2.5 hours, like I have now. But it's starting to get like foggy. As you saw, like I already pulled out 100 Pikmin, and just like immediately went back to the end and tried to pull out more. Which is probably something. My brain telling me that a strategy game is probably not the best first stream choice, but what can you do? I also thought about switching to just Terraria, but I know like I'm really bad at that game, so maybe not. Doug Conroy? True, yeah, man. I can't tell you like how many nights I've spent, like when I was a kid, like just watching through all of his videos. Stay up there? What's down? Charlie, please. No! God. Fever Age. I'm surprised you've not taken as much opportunity as I have to like, to just give the streamer ultimate sass. Game Grumps. I liked the Game Grumps a lot more when I was younger. Like, I don't know, like, I guess like magic kind of wore off when I got older. Oh, flat. I think it's like during their Fire Red playthrough that I kind of just like completely lost interest. Oh, you shot right at me, good. Stop. Got it. I think like during their Fire Red playthrough, I kind of like completely lost interest. Maybe it's something to do with like. No, I don't want to rag on them. They're good streamers, or content creators. Oh, I should call them influencers. Everybody loves that term, right? Wait, am I an influencer now? They do storytelling. They do do story. But storytelling is good. I remember that story of Dan like got his car, got the U-Haul truck stuck, and then like in the winter, and they had like do the whole hitchhiking thing to get people around it. And they're laughing. Very contagious. My favorite way to do content is to just like kind of make a little story out of it. Like I know some people just like when they're playing the game, like I'm not really talking about Pikmin 3 that much. Like I'm not saying, okay, so I'm gonna put these 40 rock Pikmin here, and then I'm gonna switch to Brittany, and I'm gonna have her do this, that, and the other. Like some people will just talk about the game. Like I'm sure there's some appeal to that. Like, if you make it like really good as like background noise, but it's a little bit one note, ain't it? God, my brain fog. So, yeah, probably 2.5 hours is like as much as I can do. Right, so like content creators. I would also not be opposed to the idea of just like kinda what Germa's doing. Like, what is 2.5? Well, whatever. Soft. Say that again. I'll say it again, boy. Don't forget who was there for like almost your entire 6-hour marathon of Paper Mario. Yeah, what's my train of thought again? Right, like how Germa kind of like builds up like long-running jokes, like the what do you call it? Like the $5 million debt. Like I don't know, it's just like I think what I'm trying to say is I like improv a little bit. But not like stand-up improv where like they're really trying to force it. But more just like trying to run with the joke as long as it's funny. Why are they dying en masse? Oh, guess I'm a lazy fuck. I know I'm saying this like just as I had 7 Pikmin die, so like complete negligence, but I wish this game was a little bit harder. So I'm probably gonna like just like whenever I have free time, like just think about like different stream ideas. Again, like no promises for like what kind of if I'm ever to stream again, but it'd be fun. I might also try to pull someone in for a co-op stream, just for like shits and giggles. Like in the modern world, like everybody's always just, like really just like stuck in hey, put one Pikmin over there. Everybody's stuck in their own little bubble. They didn't reach. So if I'm able to like pull some friends and like, hey, you know, you want to do a stream? I need a co-host. You know, it gives me like a little excuse to like, hey, you know, it's like a code for like let's hang out, but it's like less awkward. Oh well, if you already play on the stream, might as well. Making friends is hard, dude. Oh shit. Especially when you're throwing them in the water and getting them killed. Also, Pikmin are like vegetables. I don't think they can drown like that. Do vegetables float? Do vegetables float? Am I stupid? Alright, don't answer that. Mother, fuck it! No! They can die. I'm no longer concerned. Making friends is hard, dude. Pretty good amount of friends over the years. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to like really list off names. Like, not even like nobody really know who they are. Like, you know, like started off, everybody's like making really good friends, like, you know, hitting stuff off. Maintaining it super weird. Yeah, I'm probably gonna like end the any free Pikmin. I could like end the day there and like end the or pull the stream to a close. Our brain's getting a little bit too messy. But I really appreciate you stopping by. And anyone else who may have like stopped by during the stream at any point. I had fun. You know. Oh, it's like controller rumbling. Yes, perish! I always have like an ending card. I want to end it off the stream for like with something stupid or like a bang or whatever, but hey, this is a good ending song. I was thinking about like, oh yeah, what if I just like swallow cough drop whole afterwards 3 men? No, forget it. Alright. Thanks Nano or Noah for stopping by. Had fun. No guarantees for I won't stream again, but maybe sometime soon. See you later.